Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 4, Episode 3 of The 100, entitled The Four Horsemen. Coming off the heels of the last two episodes, kind of get to see how Rowan is reacting to the decisions he has to make. And obviously what Octavia did to little buddy, walking up and stabbing him in the fucking ear with a toothpick, was pretty sick. So we're not going to waste time. We're going to get directly into this episode. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Links are in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. And Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes. And no wasted motions. Let's see what we got going on. Again, my main thing is still Jaha. I just want to know how what's going through his head, and obviously Clark giving them false hope in the last episode.
As hard as ours, we won't make any friends.
Just saying.
If there's one thing our people understand, it's rationing. Besides, once we close those
Show
doors,
sounds louder all of a
it'll be
sudden.
1 meal a day for the next 5 years.
Try 1 meal every other day.
1 meal a...
Hunting parties are coming back with less and less.
I could do 1 meal a day. Not 1 meal every other day, though. I'd be sick.
We're preserving more meat than ever, but it's still not enough. Without a way to make water, growing our own protein like we did in the Ark is not an option. Remember that when we're starving.
And the up-down she just fucking gave Bellamy.
Yes, you will. Does that mean you made the list? No. What about drinking water?
Clark, don't change the subject. We need to know who's going to be on the inside of these stores when the radiation comes.
We don't need to know now.
I don't remember anything like that being discussed in the first 2 fucking episodes. If that was something they discussed before she gave her speech, I completely missed it. Are they going to do the same shit they did with sending them kids down? They're going to pick 100 people to stay with inside them goddamn walls. Maybe more. They said they could hold, I think, like 500 peeps. But when it comes down to food and stuff, they're going to actually have to select people and technically, quote-unquote, float people. Oh, no. Somebody's got to pull a lever. End of the season. First 3 seasons in, somebody pulling a lever. This one probably in somebody doing the same shit. Probably locking in the damn fucking Arcadia.
Do not come any closer.
Oh, they got fucking monkeypox.
They need Sky Crew.
Oh, it's NyQuil.
Stand back.
The fish are dying.
Floating on a siege of the horizon in every direction.
If it's
Okay.
not contagious, let's get them to Med Bay.
Okay. That's good that she's able to assess that and say it's not contagious. I was going to sit here and say, what the fuck? Why would Luna even take a second to even be where she's at? Like, why would Luna leave her oil rig to come here? I thought it was going to be a very lazy reason to get her back into the show. But if the fish are dying, they're probably running out of food there. They may be catching their stuff. I don't know exactly how it was working out there. But still, that just seems very random for her to be in this situation. Hope they explain more of that rather than just fish dying.
It's already here.
The 100. It's a lot fucking faster than 6 months, bro. I'll tell you that.
The flame's been stolen.
How? When?
Just now from my quarters while I was training.
How can you be so careless? We need to lock down this city and search everyone. We can't.
If word gets out that he's lost the flame, the other clans will question his rule.
All
Treat
facts,
the loudest of all.
I'll
no
be forced to
printer.
answer their questions with my army.
Or we can just find it. Where do I start?
It'll be in the last place you
Whoever
look.
did this got in and out of the tower without being seen.
I'll handle it.
She put that damn helicopter propeller back in the little sheath and went on walking.
What's wrong? I created a killer. In the street they're calling her a Sky Ripper. Death from above.
Sky
So
Ripper!
proud.
You should be.
The Ripper!
Kill to prevent thousands.
Stefan?
It's good politics.
I mean...
You said there'd be food here.
What else wasn't bad,
Maury,
John? Sex?
I don't want to talk about this.
Fine. Then let's not.
I didn't have a choice, okay? Maury,
I was hoping this would come back up.
I didn't have a choice.
Let me tell you how to make that scene better. With the Antari thing, is she locked John up and was like, he said, hey, there's somebody else. She was like, oh, well, will she have your head for disobeying her? Blah, 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 going through this thing, basically forcing him to have sex with her, saying that, hey, without saying it directly, if you don't do this, I'll kill you. The only thing that like slightly takes away from that whole thing was John being like, the things I do to survive. And he had that coyness and that smile to him because in his facial expression, I could be wrong, in his facial expression, he was not upset about what was happening. I would have rather it, as horrible as it is, just not had that and her pulling him towards the bed, camera pans down, boom. Because then what we've all been saying in the comment section, which still happened, and it's not taking away anything by John's expression, because it shows that even in that moment, like he's regretting it, he knows he can't do nothing about it, and he feels bad because of the retaliation that can happen later with Amori. All I'm saying, I would have done the scene a little bit different. I'd hate that they added that shit to it at the end. Kind of takes away from what they were trying to get across. And how Luna was presented, I like Luna's character.
Left of my people. Can you save them?
Gonna try my fucking best.
Do everything we can. You have my word. Tell me something good.
Raven's looking for us.
There's a lot of petty characters in shows or petty people in the world that would turn somebody away just because of prior situations like that. Like, hey, she didn't want to take the flame, turn them away, send them back on their merry way. I don't know, man. I just feel like in other shows that I've watched, people just would have been like, no, like, you didn't help us. We needed you. I'm not going to help you now. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. I don't know. I like what Belle said. Nobody deserves to suffer. Even though he killed 300 people in their sleep. Granted, not all of them by himself, but still.
The fish in these waters are dying. 2 months of survivability.
2 months? Hey,
Maybe less.
The Ark won't be ready.
all I just heard, plain and simply put, insects are dying off. I'll take a little bit of radiation poisoning if I don't have to deal with mosquitoes. I feel like that's pretty, like,
It'll be close. If we
you know,
man hours and work
checks
on
and
the clock,
balances.
we should be able to achieve a hard seal before the black rain comes.
Those were government bunkers.
man-made outback fucking goddamn brother bunkers. Some bitch America, I'm gonna build me bunker. You know, one of them.
Cold.
That's right.
Wait,
The second time.
why? I mean, that mansion where Allie was pretty big, and Jaha knows the way to get to and fro. So why not like take some people out there? You could refortify that potentially, and if nothing else, the lighthouse. Like, I'm not saying send everybody there, but you could space out and spread your people out for a while. Like, hey, here's supplies. Don't be dumb. If you're going to think logical about it, like, he knows 2 locations that could house people. I don't know how refortifying a house would work in this situation, but the lighthouse worked the first time around, so.
Hey, look, if it's not, I'll make the list.
Oh, look
Okay.
at that. I'll make the damn list.
Do what you want.
Look,
Got a
here-
ship to sail.
Here's who you put on the list, all right? The people that get to live is Raven, Clark, Bellamy,
I'll drive.
Jasper, Monty, Harper, Miller, Brian. I guess that one fucker they just saved. Couple kids. That's like 14, 15 people right there. Maybe the Grounders too. I would save Nico. Luna. There's 17 peeps. Raven would argue, but I mean, I'm putting Jaha on that list myself. There's 18. Abby's there, 19, which I could have sworn that she was going to stay with Kane, and they keep bumping uglies, and if they say anything, Kane's like, hey, this is my woman, blah, 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 we're going to stick together, or some stupid shit. Get Octavia back. There's 20. I can think of like a couple other faces I've seen. I can think of 25 people. I don't think there's 500 fucking people in this place right now is all I'm saying. Save 25, send the rest out. I don't know. I haven't seen that many other faces.
Already told Jackson, we can't spare anything. Especially not anti-radiation meds.
We're talking about 7 doses.
That's a quarter of our supply, Abby. A supply that has to last us for 5 years on an irradiated planet.
I was literally sitting here thinking that a lot of the talking points this episode, they're coming full circle. Remember, Abby couldn't give out extra morphine in the first season. Now she can't get extra doses of this shit for some other people. It's not, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna need every one of those pills, and you know it. You're right.
I'm sorry, but we can't waste our supply on a long shot.
If we can save one life,
Would you call that a waste? Even if it worked. Even if we could save them today.
Oof.
They'll be dead from radiation inside 2 months.
She's got a point, because
You
they're...
tell yourself that if you need to.
I'm...
The radiation isn't killing that child.
No, no, that's not fair. That's not fair for Abby to put on Raven, because... Nope. That's not fair. Because what she said is true. If you give enough medicine to that kid right now, sure, say it cures the kid, whatever. They're not taking in these grounders to live with them. Like, they're going back out into the wild. They're going back out to their normal natural habitat, into their homes they have that's out in the wilderness. They'll be dead in 2 months from the radiation. So you can't sit here and point at Raven and say, you're killing this girl, this little kid, these grounders. No, she's not. Unless you're guaranteeing them that they're going to be one of the 100 in this fucking, in the arc. No, that's not fair. Murph don't went and stole the pills to give to Abby. Murph, you a wild mother lover, mother brother.
Where did you... Never mind.
I didn't know how many you needed, so I took it all. What are you waiting for? Go. Be doctors.
Give it to the child first.
Haley, I gotta give a child some Tic Tacs. Murphy found in a bottle. Haley, I gave a kid some medicine.
Okay.
Haley, remember we had a kid named Hope? She got a spin-off show and it got canceled.
What about the other?
Haley, I hope I save him.
Monitor very closely
I just
for
want
the
to be a
next
good
few
doctor.
hours. If her symptoms improve, then we'll treat the adults.
Thank you.
Hey, listen. There's nothing wrong with helping peeps. I get it. But if you're helping them, you have to take the next step to continue to help them. You have to offer them a spot here in our cave. That's just what you have to do. Because if you send them back outside,
Got floated for stealing medicine to save him.
they are going to get fucking... They are going to die from radiation.
I did.
I'm glad Nyko seems okay, though. I hope Luna's okay. I like Luna's character.
I can't let you leave with it. You don't have a choice.
I was about to say, oh, girl probably about to block her shit, bro, and turn out to be a little bit of a badass. Yeah, blocking that right punch. Come on, oh, you better than that.
Technique. I know it well.
Stop! Put down the sword, Octavia.
She has the flame.
I was going to fucking say, watch this girl be related to Indra.
She's my daughter.
As soon as she said I knew it well, I'm like, yeah, that's her daughter.
Don't throw your life away.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
That's what you said the day I left.
This is random exposition, bro. They ain't never mentioned nothing about Indra having a daughter. She is out here having conversations.
The looters.
If they find the flame, they'll destroy it. I'll take the tunnel.
The King's
Wait.
letting these motherfuckers just loot and pillage. Hiding in the floor. Oh, never mind. She put the fake one in there. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, they just hid the real one because they did a close-up shot of the floorboard. Octavia knows how to hide in floors and shit. They probably either swapped the fake one with that, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Could be on her necklace. Could be the real one now.
Please, it's not tech. That's the spirit of the commander.
Yeah, they're bullshit right now.
Please, Eliane, you don't have to do this.
Yes, I do.
Hip, hip. Congratulations, you destroyed a fucking peppermint. Y'all better not let Clark find out you got her girlfriend in a random fucking pocket of a stranger you just knew about, like, we just learned about 4 minutes ago. Hey, but can y'all not show me this fucking little kid dying? They're gonna add the fucking death rattle sound in? Bro, I did not need to see that. I know a couple episodes back I was talking about showing me the kid's head cut off, but I don't want to see that. I think I changed my mind.
From the ashes we will rise. Not this guy.
That was petty.
The 11th seal. Their faith was based on 12 seals. Followers could level up by unlocking them one at a time. Only those who reached level 12 could achieve salvation.
This motherfucker had a video game style
That's why they didn't let him in.
bunker system. He was only level 11, but he wasn't level 12.
Right.
You got to get in?
What if they're still in here?
Hey! Is anyone there?
Hello. Hello there. Imagine that shit, bro. I'd be spooked.
It's still sealed.
There's no locks, no handles.
That's because it was designed to be opened from inside.
Which I'll see a bunch of dead bodies.
This can't be.
There is no second something.
It wasn't sealed. The radiation would have killed them in days. This won't save anyone.
Well, fuck. Hey, Amori, I'm back. I ain't got no beef jerky, but I watched a kid die, so like, I got that experience. Oh, that shit humbled him.
John, what's wrong?
It looks like we may need my people after all. There's a storm coming. When it hits, we need to be on the right side of that door.
So, we make ourselves useful.
Yeah, exactly. I've already started working on Abby. Come on. I'll explain on the way.
So he knows. He got the gist of it. So, I mean, obviously, he probably, you know, it's a kid. Same thing, you know, his dad got floated. But at the same time, he's getting brownie points now. Trying to get his name on the list. Who the fuck is Tia McCurd? That's a made-up ass name. Brian. So there he is. Damn it, get this off the screen. I'm trying to look at stuff. Quincy, fake. Paul Boogie, is that his name? Paul Blart Mall Cop? Kat Russo's. Is that one of the Russo's daughters? Joy, Andrew, Brian. There's another Brian. Tim, Kim. Tim and Kim, that's how you know they ran out of shit. We need two names. Somebody said Tim, the other person said Kim. Oscar. Ain't nobody's real name Oscar other than Oscar Isaacs. Clark Griffin. Jake Clark.
Get some sleep.
I would say any of the original 100 that are still alive automatically deserve their spot in this thing. Just putting that out in the open. Oh no, she's healing. She's a Nightblood. I bet that's what it is.
Jackson.
Yeah, Haley, I gotta fucking stick a needle and load it named after the moon.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Some burpees, probably.
Only one variable.
A Nightblood.
One thing that separates Luna from the others.
You ain't gotta build it up like that. Just say it. Nightblood.
Nightblood. From the ashes we will rise.
So now that leads me to believe is that's the reason they got Luna back in this shit. It's because she's the last Nightblood that we know of, and they can use her blood. I don't know how that'd work out, but get some blood transfusions going, give some people some shit. Maybe it can help them survive. Yada yada. If more people get the Nightblood, more people can be the next Haida, basically. Whether that ends up being somebody like Clark, Luna, Octavia, just to name some of the main characters, I don't know. The Four Horsemen, with the radiation closing in, Jaha leads Clark and Bellamy to a long odds mission to find refuge. Roan sends Octavia to retrieve The stolen flame. Some of the shit they put in these blurbs are just chocked with spoilers. Kind of a random, like, weird subplot for them to go drop all this exposition on some guy giving a speech 2 weeks before the bombs, having a whole shelter system. You get to level 12, blah, blah, blah. I guess it just gives the character something to do. But, like, if there's nothing in that leads to anything, you could have had that same effect without the amount of exposition, I guess. You could have just went through the thing. Them seeing, hey, it wasn't sealed, all them dead bodies in there. There was a message, like there's no second something. I didn't really see what the rest of it said. It was kind of blurry towards the bottom. But still, Murphy goes to steal food, kind of says, hey, we can get on the right side of this door. We want to be on the right side of it with the Mori. Let's go make ourselves useful. Maybe they can knock off Jim, Tim, Bim, Rim, Kim, Skinny Pete, and Uncle Tom, and they can get those people off of that list and put themselves onto that list. That'd be pretty cool. Octavia, the Sky Ripper. She's murdering folks. Rowan, he's just kind of hanging out this episode. Indra has a daughter. Bunch of exposition dump. Clark and Bellamy, feels like they always just keep getting closer and closer as a unit. She makes the list. Not able to help anybody, just comes down to a little Nightblood. I feel like if we want to make Luna a key factor of this show, this is the way to do it. I don't know. I like her character. Hope it expands more. I like King Rowan. I want to see how this goes now for his reign. Are they going to need to actually see the flame? Can you not just hold up the little canister thing? Yada, yada. But they're wild for just letting Indra's daughter just take it because she wants it? Because it's from her fucking made-up religion? That's wild. That is wild. Anyways, episode 3 is entitled The Four Horsemen. Caught that if I didn't see that hashtag, like, why, for what? But it makes sense. The Four Horsemen is episode 3. Kind of dumb that wasn't episode 4 because of the number 4, but who the fuck am I? So season 4, episode 3 entitled The Four Horsemen. Season 4, episode 4, aka the Wendy's 4 for 4, is A Lie Guarded. A Lie Guarded. And I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.